About 6 months ago, I saw a wonderful play. The play was about Mozart's sister. It was a wonderful but tragic play because Mozart's sister, as talented as she was, didn't have the same opportunities and recognition as her brother. We live in 2015, and women still have challenges. Mr. Toastmasters, my fellow members, saying yes. Today, I'm going to talk about women's challenges in the corporate world and what we could do to succeed. Now, we all know that the corporate world is still dominated by men. Women make about 70% of directors in Fortune 500 companies, 10% of chief financial officers, and only 5% of chief executive officers. And that is considering that 60% of master's degree and 51% of doctorate degree is being awarded to women. We have challenges. In her 2013 book, Lean In, Sheryl Sandberg, the CFO of Facebook, gave an example of situation where she invites 15 executives to corporate meeting. And at some point, she asked everyone to grab place, get breakfast, and sit down at the corporate table. So what happened? Men immediately grabbed the plates, got breakfast, and sat down at a big corporate table. And women, we were last in line. And when we grabbed breakfast, we sat down at the corner, next to the wall. Because women don't think we deserve a seat at the table. My fellow women, this mentality should change. A lot of time, women underestimate their abilities. We don't negotiate salary increases or promotions. If we have an application for the job with the same qualified men and women, and both of them don't qualify for a job 100%, men would apply, but woman doesn't think she's qualified. Men generally take ownership of their success, but if a woman is successful, she will generally attribute that success to someone else. We should recognize that we are as talented as men are. We should learn to take a seat at the table. What we should also do, we should understand what are differences between genders. We think differently, we act differently, we come across differently. If men are successful, if we're goal-oriented, we're generally considered confident. If women is successful, she's generally considered tough to work with. Not a good employee. She is a bitch. And if she's too nice and bring cookies to the office, she's not very competent. When I was younger, I used to dress like a man. I used to talk like a man because I thought this was the only way for me to prove that I deserve to be here. Women, we don't have to be like men. It's okay to be women. It's okay to dress like a woman, to communicate like women. I meet a lot of men in networking events who say that as women, we have power. We just don't know how to exercise that power. I think we need to learn to work with men and not to come head to head with them. I think everyone will benefit from it. And the last thing that we could do to succeed is we should find a mentor. Mentors are people who could give us constructive criticism, who could give us tips on how to succeed. I was very lucky that about 3 months ago, I found a mentor who actually came here and who was in one of my Toastmasters speeches. My mentor is a Harvard Law graduate, Joe Danofsky. After my speech, he gave me feedback how I could improve. He also told me that if I can make some tweaks, I could take my speeches to the next level. So I would not be here today if my mentor, who is a man, would not tell me that I could do speeches about women and how we could succeed. So my fellow women, it's 2015. We deserve opportunities that Mozart's sister didn't get. We deserve recognition. And we could do it by first learning to take a seat at the table, recognizing the differences between genders, and by finding a mentor. Thank you.